Have you heard of the word Saudade before?
We're going to talk about that on this episode of 5 Minutes with Dad.
Welcome to 5 Minutes with Dad, starring Pavlos and Angela Pavlidis, where you get to spend a few minutes with the smartest and coolest kids in the whole world, and their dad, too. And now, here are your hosts, Pavlos, Angela, and Nick Pavlidis.
Who's...
Ready
Hey!
for the last episode of 5 Minutes with Dad?
Hey, what am I, a baby chipmunk?
Sure.
Sure. Well, we have a very special episode today.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that, Ange?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Pavlos. Happy birthday to you.
Yes, we are recording on Pavlos' birthday,
Mm-hmm.
but we're recording without Pavlos. Do we have that?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, I'm doing like what you're doing.
Yeah.
I'm doing what you're doing. Here we go. Whoop. So we're doing something a little different, a little special today. And this episode was inspired by my friend Nicole. Nicole was one of the awesome people who I got to hang out with in Connecticut a couple of weeks ago. And she taught me a new word called Saudade that reminded me of one thing, just one thing in the whole wide world immediately.
What?
When I record podcasts with Angela and Pavlos, but Angela, because Angela and I do most of the episodes these days.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Saudade, I'll tell you what that means. But first, we got to do what we do. What do we do?
Ready for the resource of the week sandwich. Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
Me! We got the resource of the week sandwich. Ange, do you want to do the knock-knock joke, which you haven't rehearsed, or the regular joke of the week,
Which I haven't rehearsed.
which you haven't rehearsed? Which one do you want to do? Angela's picking her joke.
Knock knock.
Okay. Snock snock.
Huh?
Didn't you say snock snock?
Knock knock.
Knock knock. Okay. All right. So I'll do the first one. Now you get to decide how funny this joke is and what I get for sound effects. Okay, Ange?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now today's Pavlos' birthday, so we're going to do something a little different. We are going to record this episode and we're going to talk about Pavlos a little bit. And then next week, we're going to talk with Pavlos and have him react to
On the
it.
same day.
Yeah. So
it's basically
that's right. We're going to record back to back. Okay. So here we go. What do you say to a rabbit on its birthday?
What do you say to a rabbit on its
You're really
birthday?
excited. You really want to hear that punchline. Okay. All right. Let's try and clean it. Let's try and clean up the audio, as they say in the biz.
Okay.
Okay. What do you say?
I don't know.
Hey. All right. Knock knock.
Wait.
I'm gonna do a different knock knock joke.
Knock knock.
Who's there? Interrupting Angela, apparently. Yeah, no, who's there? What did you say? Okay, what do you say to a rabbit on its birthday? Ha ha! Got it out.
Wait, what?
What do you say? Hey!
Hey.
What do you?
I don't know. What do you say?
What do you say to a rabbit on
I
its
don't know.
birthday?
What do you say to a rabbit?
My goodness. Yeah.
I don't know. What do you say?
What do you say to a rabbit on its birthday?
I don't know. What do you say to a rabbit? I don't know.
All right, I'm just gonna go for the punchline here, Ange. I don't think I'm gonna get the
Try
whole
one more
question out.
time.
Okay.
I don't know.
What? Hey. What do you say
I don't know.
to a rabbit on its birthday?
Restart.
Okay. You said you don't say restart. Oh, you're telling me to restart. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you say to a rabbit on its birthday?
I don't know. I almost said the punchline. I don't know. What do you say to a rabbit on its birthday?
Happy birthday. Oh, that one isn't.
This is what it gets for me saying, what do you do when dad...
That's what you get for that joke. Okay, what do I get? Hey! All right.
Hold on. This is what you get.
Standing up. Woohoo! All right, let's chat about the resource of the week. This week's resource is one of the presents Pavlos got for his birthday.
And I decided what the slash thing was.
The slug, they call that.
The slug.
The
It was
slug.
slash corn.
Slash corn. So what do you think? You got a can of corn. Go buy cans of corn, everybody.
No,
it's delicious.
Not. It's corn.
Hole. So last year we played this like swimming pool cornhole. It was this like sort of portable cornhole thing, and we had a lot of fun doing it. So we used that as a resource of the week. This year, Pavlos really enjoys cornhole, so we got from Amazon a real cornhole thing for our cornhole set for our backyard. So we thought you might have fun this summer playing cornhole with each other, getting off the couch, getting off the screens, and going out having some fun playing cornhole. So check it out at 5minuteswithdad.com/corn, and you could play cornhole just like Pavlos and Angela will be playing. All right, Ange, you ready for your big...
Knock, knock.
Who's there? Who's there? Huh? Who's there? I'm trying to interrupt you, but it's not working very well.
Like what? Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Wanda.
Wanda who?
Wanda, wish you a happy birthday.
Hey-o! Happy birthday. Uh-oh. Angela's trying to find the...
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Pavlos. Happy birthday to you.
He's so lovable. I love him. He's awesome. I'm Pavlos. Hello.
I'm Pavlos. Hello.
Ange, you do a good impression of baby Angela doing an impression of Pavlos. That's pretty good.
I'm Pavlos. Hello.
I'm Pavlos. Hello. No, let me start.
Okay.
I'm Pavlos. Hello.
Yes.
Pavlos. Hello.
Hello. All right. So, Ange, let's chit-chat for a little bit about a very important topic. Today is your brother's
Real.
first birthday. Nope. Second birthday.
No.
Third birthday.
No,
not
no,
fourth.
fifth,
not
no.
fifth.
No.
Not sixth.
Wait, hold
not
on.
seventh.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Pavlos. Happy birthday to you. Are you 1? Are you 2? Are you 3? Are you 4? Are you 5? Are you 6? Are you 7? Are you 8?
Oop.
Are you 9? Are you 10? Are you 11? Are you 12? Yeah. I
Yes,
had to
he's
use the
12.
button.
Oh, did you hear that? I was drinking, and then I nailed the microphone with it, but that's all right. We
I
run
don't
a fun show. I think people will understand if they hear me drinking some water. It's hot up here.
I know.
It's hot. It's hot.
It's hot everywhere.
Yes, but that's okay because we're fine. We got a little air conditioning going.
Done.
And it is
I made one of those
Nice.
light up things.
sweet. Check out your thumb now. You got a little marker on it. Yeah, that's okay. All right, so we're going to talk about 3 memories. So when the kids were younger, we used to do like when Pavlos turned 5, we'd do 5 things we love about Pavlos. And we'd do it with Pavlos here. This time, we decided, or I decided, that we
It
would...
would be easier to do 3.
Yes, he's getting old, and there's plenty of things that we could say we love about Pavlos, but we decided that we're going to do 3 things. We're going to talk about 3 memories that we had about Pavlos this year, each of us. We're going to share them, and then I'm going to record an episode with Pavlos, and we're going to play on that episode what these memories are, so we so Pavlos can comment. What's up?
And then secretly, I'm going to be there. And after Pavlos comes up and does the intro and all that other stuff, I'm going to pop in and say hi.
Sure, you can pop in and say you're always welcome on the show, Ange.
Yay.
So, all right, but first, let's talk a little bit about that word we said at the beginning of the episode. Do you remember?
Sanjuna? Oh, Saudade.
Saudade. No, Saudade.
Oh,
So
Saudade.
I was taught this word.
Saudi.
Apparently, it's a Portuguese word.
Wait, what?
Portuguese. Saudade.
Saudade.
Saudade. Let's see. Oh,
Saudade.
we're actually hooked up to the computer. I wonder if we can play a computer sound on this. I don't think so.
Wait a second.
I don't know for sure.
I have the best idea right
You
now.
do? What's your best idea?
So you know how this also has the calling thingy?
I do.
We can call Pavlos.
We can. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the microphone really close to the speaker and see how it's pronounced according to Google. Let's see if we can hear it. Okay.
Saudade.
Saudade. Saudade. All right. Maybe it's pronounced Saudade. Let's see if we can hear it
Well,
again.
I'm not going to say it now, but I'm going to write something down to tell to my dad to the for the next episode, so it's a secret for everybody else.
Awesome.
Saudade.
All right. So that's how you pronounce it. Saudade. All right. So let's talk about Saudade. And so I'm going to read you this definition, but I'm also going to tell you a little bit of context that my friend Nicole talked about and why it made me think of you and why it's relevant to this episode. Okay? Mm-hmm. All right. So according to the Google machine, a saudade is a feeling of longing, melancholy, or nostalgia that is supposedly characteristic of the Portuguese or Brazilian temperament. Her songs are based on love poems and evoke a melancholy known to the Portuguese as saudade. But what saudade stands for, what I was taught, saudade, what saudade stands for is when you have this feeling that you're really happy and that you love being in the moment, but it's not something you look back on. Sometimes we think about, oh, remember when we went to Disney World? How awesome was that? Or sometimes we say, oh, remember when we all went to a family, we all went on a hike and we went geocaching and treasure hunting? How cool was that? Saudade is when you have that feeling about what you're doing right then. So you know what you're doing in the moment is really, really special. So that's how I feel.
Be right back.
Oh, Ange is going to be right back. But so Ange can still hear me. She's just looking around the table trying to grab on something. So Angela, that is how I feel. Well, she's taking a sip of water. I don't blame you, Ange. Bring that over. So when Nicole taught our group in Connecticut about saudade, and she explained that it's a feeling of excitement, of pleasure, of nostalgia, which means a happy memory, but you know that you're living in a special time or you're having a special moment. In the present, I thought immediately of when you and I record podcasts, and I think of how special this is. Mm-hmm. What do you think? Good?
I think that's good.
You think that's good? So we are talking about special moments in the present, and we're going to reflect a little bit on special moments throughout the year. Maybe you had some moments with Pavlos where you felt really, really excited and special and like this is a really cool time in the present. Maybe you too felt a little bit saudade, or maybe just looking back. Saudade. Maybe you...
I thought it was saudade.
Saudade. I thought it's this. Ready?
Saudade.
Saudade. Wait, no, it's
Saudade.
Saudade. Saudade. Isn't it cool? When I was a kid, Ange. Saudade, yeah. When I was a kid, if I wanted to know something, I'd have to go find a book. And if I didn't have the book, then I'd have to wait.
Huh?
Yeah, we didn't have...
Why didn't you get a... Wait, do you have a huge dictionary?
We had a dictionary, yeah.
But...
I think.
Wait, how much pages is a dictionary?
I think they had dictionaries of different sizes.
Because if it's 270,000, that would be a lot of pages to go through.
Yes,
just to find one word.
But they're organized. So if you knew kind of how the word was spelled, like saudade, you'd look at S, and then you'd go S-A maybe. It's actually pronounced S-A-U or spelled S-A-U. So sometimes you might go to S-O and then saudade, S-O-D, and then you say, oh, nope, I don't see it there. Well, let me check S-A. And you just have to hunt your way around the dictionary.
Or how about you just start with the S and then go A, B, C. Wait.
Yeah.
A and then all the vowels.
Yes. So we didn't have Google that we could search. Mm-hmm. But frankly, I don't have...
What if you didn't know how to spell the saudade?
Then you would have to figure it out.
The dictionary.
With a dictionary, with a book. It was a different time. But unfortunately,
Or there's
I don't have
also,
very many memories from back then. So I'm
there's
just
also the text, the speak to text.
yeah. We didn't have speak to text back then either.
Imagine it was in a dictionary like Saudade.
You know what we had back then?
What?
Pencil to text.
Oh.
We had
Or book
typewriters.
to text.
We had computers a little bit, but they were completely different. I don't really remember, to be honest with you, but
I think time now is probably much easier than time back then.
yeah.
The computers and all that.
Yeah, it was a simpler time back then, though, because we didn't have all these, gadgets in our pockets pinging us and giving us notifications and telling us,
That someone delivered your package
yes.
from somewhere.
That's right. We didn't
Or
have
delivered your food.
Amazon wasn't even in existence until I was in college. What?
I need to write this down.
What do you need to write down? That Amazon wasn't even in
There's
existence?
something to tell you later after this.
Oh, okay. All right. So let's talk about your brother on this day, which is Pavlos's 12th birthday. And let's think of 3 memories. And why don't you tell me 3 memories you have of Pavlos as an 11-year-old that
11.
well, yeah, this is the last year,
yeah.
right? As an 11-year-old.
Why not 12?
And
Wait, 12 year.
yeah, no, these memories are from when he was 11.
Wait, but one of the ones that.
One of the ones.
Was he 11 when we were playing that game?
Well, he played the first one. I know we wrote these down already. So the first one, it wasn't the first time that you did it. True. Okay. All right, Ange. So what's number 1? What's one of the fun
Playing
things that you
board
like doing?
games.
Playing board games. Yes. So you do lots of puzzles.
We
In fact.
did a game earlier today.
Yes.
And he was lucky he won.
Yeah, that's okay. He gets into it though, huh? He's very competitive in some things, and that's okay. It's good to be competitive. But what's
Not
the
in all things.
what's
Not
the
like in who has the longest podcast episode.
I don't know. Some people would like that.
Longest? And then I was like thinking of something.
Did you know the record for longest podcast episode? I want to say it's like 51 days or something like that.
Days?
Yeah.
Oh, let's just keep it recorded and just no speaking and just go for 52.
No, I think apparently. Oh no, here it is. Longest podcast in the world. Mike Russell. Oh, that's kind of cool. Mike Russell. I know Mike. I'm friends with him. Co-founder of UK Podcasters Community and New
Wait, that
Media
person?
Europe. I don't know. I was thrilled to host a 36-hour nonstop podcast. Didn't sleep for the full 36-hour marathon. That's not healthy. And broke the record for the longest ever continuous podcast. There you go.
Why'd you laugh? You heard me say.
Yes, 36-hour marathon. Yeah, because sleep's important, isn't
That's
it?
only 2 days.
Yeah.
Less than 2 days.
But you know what I think?
We can do it for 3. Beat it.
I think there was a
51-day episode.
Oh, but you know what? This was from 2016. Number 1, it's possible that this was this record was broken. But also this might be it might have broken since then because it's been 5 years. And
Probably.
number 2, I think the one that I'm thinking of was like a group of people, and there were like 5 of them, and there was always like 3 on the podcast, and then one would come in,
Dad,
and then one would leave.
You
Yeah.
we usually do it for 36 minutes.
Yes.
We need to change that to hours. No, but do 34.
Bum, 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 bum. So, well, anyhow,
Now you're searching it up to
I'm
see.
looking at Guinness World Records and seeing if there's there. I don't see it. Anyhow, so all that to say,
Okay.
playing board
Saudade.
games. You played board games. Yeah, Pavlos, he's competitive. But I think it's more important to be competitive against who?
Me?
Yes, but who against you?
Javi?
No. Who is like when you're
Oh, Nuna.
no, although Nuna likes to compete with you. I think for everybody,
Who?
being competitive is okay, is
You?
fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But the most important to compete
Pavlos?
person to compete against is yourself.
Oh, I wasn't thinking of that.
That's right. Remember I say you're only racing against yourself. Just be faster than you were the last time, right? Or just try harder than you did the last time, and you'll
I love
continue
that
to
game we were
improve.
playing.
The Monopoly game?
Yeah, the cheater.
Yeah. So, number 2. Let's talk about number 2.
In all the different games. Number 2, playing basketball in his...
room.
I was waiting for you to say, and you're like, what?
Yeah, playing basketball in his room. So Pavlos has this little basketball set, which, spoiler alert, will likely be the resource of the week if you want to check it out.
Maybe we should switch this week's. Wait, no, then there were
We
no
already
goals.
did. Yeah. Yeah, so
We colored it all black.
Pavlos has a over-the-door basketball net.
He has 2.
He's got 2. He even has this like basketball arcade game type of thing, which he really likes. But yeah, he's got this really cool over-the-door basketball hoop, and he and Angela
Like playing games
yeah,
and horses.
they like playing horses. You like playing horses?
No, horse.
You like playing horse.
And he wanted to play Pavlos earlier. Same thing as horse, just spelled his name.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you do it?
No.
No? What'd you do? Just horse?
Pig and horse.
You did one game of pig, one game of horse, or one game and you spelled Pigandhorse?
What? That would be too long.
Okay.
We did one game of each.
Ah, well.
Wait, except for that one that you just said last.
What do you like?
I never even thought of that.
What do you like about playing basketball with Pavlos?
He's competitive, which makes it like more of a challenge.
Yeah.
So I have to do my best.
Yeah. Do you enjoy that?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right. So number 3, third memory of Pavlos as an 11-year-old.
Celtics game.
Celtics game.
Now I never get the 11-year-old Pavlos anymore.
Yeah,
I never get to spend time with him anymore.
That's all right. You got the
12.
You got the memories, and you got 12-year-old Pavlos, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So Celtics game. How many games did we? We only got to go to one Celtics game this year with Pavlos as an 11-year-old because the rest of them were played without fans, huh?
Mm-hmm.
But it was really special to be back. We went to a really, really good game, didn't we?
We did?
Yeah. Remember, Jason Tatum scored like 50 points,
Well, yeah.
and they won, and that was the game that clinched the playoffs, and everyone was going crazy.
It went to
Yeah, we stayed really late,
almost
didn't
1.
we? Well, not 1. I think it was like 10 or something, or 11.
No, it ended out at like...
Oh, we got home at like midnight, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we stayed out really late that night. And Angela,
Wait, what?
tell everybody where we were seen that night on the
Oh, yeah, on the top thingy.
Jumbotron.
This person, these three people, or 4, got on it 4 times.
Yeah, they were in jerseys and they were dancing around. And they went on the Jumbotron. There were a bunch of people. What's kind of cool is there were only 25% capacity. So our odds of getting on the Jumbotron were much higher than when there are 20,000 people there. There were only 4,000 people or something like that, or 5,000 people. So
Is it usually 20?
I think it's like 19 or something like that.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of thousands.
It's a lot of thousands. Yeah, it is. Yeah. So we got to go on the.
I want to have that much.
You want to have 19,000 people?
No, I mean like that much podcasts.
Ah, well, we keep recording. We can do it.
In the next 10 years.
In the next 10 years. And who knows, maybe you'll start your own podcast too.
How much Sundays are in 1 year?
How many do you think?
270,000?
How many days are in a year?
I don't know. 360?
365, yeah.
Oh, close.
How many weeks are in a year? Do you know? How many weeks are in a year? Do you know?
26?
No, that's exactly how many weeks are in half a year.
It is?
Yeah.
26 plus 26.
What do you think?
12.
What's 25 plus 25?
12 plus 40. 56!
12 plus 40 is 56?
No.
I don't like that. What's 12 plus 40? By the way, I love how you did
52.
that. Yeah. I like how you separated that out into the 6 plus
I
6
was
and
like,
20
what?
plus 20.
56?
All right. So there are 52 weeks in the year, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many Sundays?
A lot of weeks.
No. How many Sundays do you think there are in a year if there are 52 weeks in a year?
52.
There you
Wait,
go.
52.
52 weeks.
All right. So how much years are in a year? How
One.
many years are in a- 0. Okay.
All right.
How much years are in 100?
How many years are in 100 years?
No, how much
12.
is 50?
How many years are in 50 years?
100 is only 12?
I was joking.
I'm like, what? That's 100.
Yeah, but when you say, hey, how many years are in 50 years? It's like, what's the number for 911? Ange. So if
How much weeks are in 19 days?
how many weeks are in 19
No, are
days?
in 7.
How many what? In 7 days, 1. All right. Ange,
How much weeks are in 2?
I think if you want to record
Wait,
a bunch of
how much
podcasts,
weeks are in 2?
well, to record a bunch of
0.
podcasts, each episode has to end at some point, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, you just have one podcast.
I
So-
kind of want to beat the world record. Can we just leave it on for
Do you think-
the rest of the year?
Ange, but with that, do you think everyone listening would be happy to just hear
No.
the background noise of our house
No.
for a while?
For a year.
For a year.
But then you can crop it after we eat it.
Yeah. So, all right.
but
So
that
let me
would take
share 3
forever.
memories of Pavlos as an 11-year-old that I
You thought of.
thought of. Yes.
3, 2, 1. Number 1.
Bum, bum, bum,
Number
bum.
2. Wait. Hold
Wait,
on.
what? Wait, what?
Wait, Dad, can we redo that first joke of the week? I forget what it is.
No, it's fine. It was what do you get a rabbit on a
I
birthday?
don't know what
Hey.
Can we just do it?
Ange,
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
happy birthday, dear Pavlos. Happy birthday to you. Hey, Angela, you know what? I was going to say my 3 things, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually say it to Pavlos on the episode. Do you know why?
Because it's him.
And we're approaching 30 minutes with Dad.
Oh. So we only...
And
We were only
came
supposed
up
to do
here.
it for 15.
That's right. So we come up every podcast, we sit down and we go, listen, all right, let's
do
just do 10 minutes. Let's just do 15 minutes because the name of this show is 5 Minutes with Dad. And we don't even get into the topic for
Now we
5
need
minutes.
to change it a half an hour with Dad.
Yes, but dun 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 dun. Half an hour with
He's so
dad.com.
lovable.
So, but then we sit down and we just have so much
He's
fun.
so lovable.
Hello.
He's so.
Hello.
Hey, hold on.
I'm Pavlos. Hello.
I'm Pavlos. Hello. Which one do you think is the real young Angela?
The young Angela and the Ange Angela. This Angela.
No, the baby Angela and the Aunt Angela.
And the Ange Angela. All right, so we come up here. We just have so much fun that we keep talking and talking. We can go on for hours and hours.
I
But
thought it's only been 10 minutes.
yeah, I know it goes by fast, doesn't it? You think it goes by fast for the listeners, or they're like, "Come on, people, let's get to the point."
Come on, people. Let's get to the point.
All right, well, all right, everybody. Well,
But it's fun recording anyway.
That's right, and we hope you have fun, and maybe you can have some conversations about what moments feel like Saudade in your house. What times that you spend together do you sit there and think, this is going to be one of my best memories ever. I just feel so awesome just being right here, right now. Remember, we did an episode about how to be present just a few weeks ago. And when you're present, and just by focusing on the present, you could set yourself up, if you choose the right activities, like recording podcasts with Angela, you could set yourself up to really notice
Not
all
everybody
those
can.
little
Unless they know someone
Saudade
named Angela.
moments in your life. All right, Angela, that was awesome. Don't forget to check out 5minuteswithdad.com/corn, and happy birthday, Pavlos.
Thank you for listening to 5 Minutes with Dad. To connect with Pavlos, Angela, and Nick, subscribe to the 5 Minutes with Dad newsletter at 5minuteswithdad.com.
Thank you for listening.
To 5 Minutes with Dad. And also, happy birthday to Pavlos once again.